Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation. A plus 2 times a plus 3 times a plus 4 times a plus 5 divided by a minus 2 times a minus 3 times a minus 4 times a minus 5 equal to 1. Our job is to find all possible values of a. So let's start. Since this 2 plus this 5, 2 plus 5 equal to 7, and this 3 plus this 4, 3 plus 4 equal to 7. So we group these two terms, a plus 2 and a plus 5, and we group these two terms, a plus 3 and a plus 4. So this will become a plus 2 times a plus 5 times a plus 3 times a plus 4 divided by, in the same way this denominator will become a minus 2 times a minus 5 times a minus 3 times a minus 4 equal to 1. Now expand these two terms, a plus 2 times a plus 5, this will become a times a is a squared, a times 5 plus 5 times a, 2 times a plus 2 times a, and 2 times 5 plus 10 times, expand these two terms, this will become a squared plus 4 times a plus 3 times a plus 12 divided by, expand these two terms, this will become a squared minus 5 times a minus 2 times a plus 10 times, expand these two terms, this will become a squared minus 4 times a minus 3 times a plus 12 equal to 1. Further simplify, this will become a squared plus 10 plus 7 times a times, this will become a squared plus 12 plus 7 times a divided by, simplify this expression, this will become a squared plus 10 minus 7 times a times, this will become a squared plus 12 minus 7 times a equal to 1. Now the average of this 10 and this 12, average of 10 and 12 is equal to 11. So we rewrite this expression as a squared plus 11 plus 7 times a minus 1 times, we rewrite this expression as a squared plus 11 plus 7 times a plus 1 divided by, we rewrite this expression as a squared plus 11 minus 7 times a minus 1, and we rewrite this expression as a squared plus 11 minus 7 times a plus 1 equal to 1. Now we suppose that let x is equal to a squared plus 11 and y is equal to 7 times a. So this numerator will become x plus y minus 1 times, this will become x plus y plus 1 divided by this denominator will become x minus y minus 1 times this will become x minus y plus 1 equal to 1. Now by using this algebraic identity a minus b times a plus b equal to a squared minus b squared, this numerator will become x plus y whole squared minus 1 squared divided by this denominator will become x minus y whole squared minus 1 squared equal to 1. Now if we multiply both sides by this denominator, so this will become x plus y whole squared minus 1 squared is 1 equal to this expression times 1 will become x minus y whole squared minus 1. Expand this x plus y whole squared, this will become x squared plus y squared plus 2 times x y minus this 1 equal to expand this x minus y whole squared, this will become x squared plus y squared minus 2xy. This negative 1 remains same, negative 1. Now we move all these terms to the left hand side, then this will become x squared plus y squared plus 2xy minus 1 minus x squared minus y squared plus 2xy plus 1 equal to 0. This x squared will be cancelled with this negative x squared, and y squared will be cancelled with this negative y squared, and negative 1 will be cancelled with this positive 1, and this 2xy plus 2xy will become 4 times xy equal to 0. If we divide both sides by 4, this implies that x times y equal to 0. Now recall that we have supposed that x is equal to a squared plus 11 and y is equal to 7 times a. We have supposed that x is equal to a squared plus 11 and y is equal to 7 times a. So this equation will become a squared plus 11 times 7 times a equal to 0. Either this expression 7 times a equal to 0 or this expression a squared plus 11 equal to 0. From this equation, if we divide both sides by 7, this implies that a is equal to 0. This is the first value of a, this is the first solution of this equation, and from this second equation move this plus 11 to the right hand side, then this will become a squared equal to negative 11, and we take square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled with the square root. We are left with a is equal to plus minus root negative 11. Next, a is equal to plus or minus. This root negative 11 can be written as root negative 1 times root 11. Since root negative 1 equal to I, so this will become a is equal to plus minus I times root 11. It means that we get three solutions for this equation. The first one is 0, second is equal to I times root 11, and third is equal to negative I times root 11. This is the final answer of this problem.